Alright guys, this is James White with Frequent Reviews, bringing you as seen on TV product reviews and more. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so for more videos like this. Now, a few months ago I did my first comparison where I bought some items from Wish that were supposed to be as seen on TV products. It said that in the name, it said it in the description and in the photo, and I compared those to the actual items that I bought in stores. The results really weren't that impressive, so I figured I would try it again. So once again, I went on to Wish, I bought 5 as seen on TV products that use the actual name, the photos in the description, and I bought them to compare to the originals that I have. So without further ado, it's my Wish versus as seen on TV, round 2. These are Zoomies. They're the as seen on TV wearable binoculars. Back in 2017, I did a segment called The Worst As Seen on TV Product of All Time, where I pondered if this actually qualified. Now, I ordered a pair of these from Wish, and let's see how they look. The packaging does look the same. This is the original and this is the new one. It looks like the colors are the same, the print looks the same, so I would say this may not be a counterfeit. This is just ridiculous, come on now. All right, well, a knob fell off. These are the Wish Zoomies. And these are the original Zoomies. Is there much of a difference? I am seeing some differences. Compare here. Again, this is original, this is Wish. There's a rubber piece on the end of the original and not on the Wish. The original seems to have more of a crease in the center, the Wish does not. This is the original. The bridge looks a little bit different for the nose as well. There do seem to be some slight differences. Okay, I'm looking at the original packaging now. The print of the Wish, I can't see the blinds on the Wish one, and I can see the blinds on the original. So this, I'm kind of starting to think this might be a really close counterfeit as well. The text is a little different, the barcode's a little different. I'm not sure. There's also some manufacturing differences as well, like I pointed out. Things like the rubber on the end of this one and not this one. So I'm not too sure. It's easy for me to tell the difference between the two of these because this one has a crease in the middle and this one doesn't. Okay, I'm trying to focus on the camera in front of me. It's a little bit, oh, there it goes. I mean, it's kind of blurry. It's not really that zoomed in either. It's barely zoomed in. What is that, 4x? They say 400% magnification. That's just 4x. Your phone can do better than that, as opposed to the original. Now, see, the original, the plastic feels heavier as well. I really think this might be a counterfeit. See how it's falling apart? I might have to take this out for a field test. In fact, I'm going to a Golden Knights game today. I'm going to take both these with me and see if there's a difference between the two. So let's see how they both hold up on a real world field test. Let's check it out. This is a PS. I haven't even gone to the game yet, and it's already fallen apart twice. So the Wish one definitely isn't as well made as the original. I don't know if it's a cheap knockoff or of a later version with cheaper materials, but the original is certainly better than the one I got from Wish. But I'm gonna take them both to the game anyways, see how they work. All right, here I have an official Bell+Howell Disk Light. I bought this myself in the store. This is one of my 4. This is the one of my 4 that does not work. This package right here I got from Wish, and here it says 4 solar lights. Over here it says 8 solar lights, and I can guarantee you there's probably just 1 in here. So a little sketchy already, Wish, but let me open this up and see how it actually looks. Okay, good. They have the stakes in here. If you want to put it in the ground, you can use this, which I'm not going to use. There are some instructions. Good. That's the instructions, huh? These don't look very official, though. I'm going to go grab the original instructions and compare these, because I don't think these are the official instructions. Let me look at the device itself. It looks pretty close. Let me see if I can find any differences. Guess what? No Bell+Howell label on the back. Bell+Howell official, no Bell+Howell there. The screws on the Wish version are a little bit larger than the screws on the Bell+Howell. there's an extra hole for a hook here that doesn't exist in the Bell+Howell. So definitely not the exact same product, but let's see how it works. I'm gonna leave it out here. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna put it outside, let it charge all day in the most direct light I can get, which is this table, and then move it out front to where this one resided and this one stopped working. There's also a little icon on the back of this Bell+Howell version that basically says don't throw it in the trash. And this one says nothing. They don't care. Throw it in the landfill. We're good with that. All right, I'm gonna charge it up, put it out there tonight and see how it works. All right, it's 9 p.m. Let's go see how it looks. Okay, well, it's nice and bright. See, obviously this one does not work. This is one of the originals that stopped working, but let me go up front and compare how it looks to the others. Of course, this is day one. Who knows how it's gonna work over time, but right now it's working. Let me compare it side by side with one of the originals. It's a little bit brighter. You can tell the counterfeit one from Wish is brighter than that one. Of course, that one's 6 months old, but I can put this one where the burnout one went. There we go. You can definitely see it's different. It is a little brighter. So even though it's counterfeit, it works. This is the Comfort Click belt. One of my first videos, I think my 15th video I posted on December 4th, 2016, so it's been a while. And it is a ratchet type belt. I bought it for 20 bucks. It was heavily advertised in late 2016. And basically it has no holes in it, it just works with a ratchet system like that. Lift it up, and tighten it, like that. Now I ordered one from Wish and this is what arrived. Now the package is pretty beat up. Looks like someone stepped on it. Now just because the packaging looks official doesn't mean this isn't a counterfeit like some of the other things I've seen on Wish. So let me crack this open and take a close look and see if it's actually a legitimate Comfort Click belt or just a slick knockoff. Let's do it. It does look real. Just because it looks real doesn't mean it is real. I'm comparing these buckles here. They look like almost identical. They look identical. I don't see any significant difference. It even has a logo on there. That's a good sign. Let's compare to the logo on this one. That's pretty close. I'm looking for any discernible differences between the two of these. On the buckle, I don't see much of a difference. Let me look at the belt itself. All right, well, the end of the belt, this one is rounded and this one is a little bit squared off. That's one slight difference I'm seeing. Unless the design changed over the years, I don't know. On the real one, here's the Comfort Click logo on the belt itself. It's back here. On the one from Wish, there's no logo here, it's way at the end. The one from Wish is textured, while the one from the store is not. And the one from Wish has more ratchets than the one that I bought in the store also. Now normally if I just had the one that I bought in 2016 to compare to, I would think, they're pretty close, it's hard to tell. But fortunately, I bought another Comfort Click belt in 2017 for my son. This is my son's Comfort Click belt. It is a black one. All right, so these are the two Comfort Click belts that I've purchased. As you can see, that they both have kind of that squared off top, and they have about the same number of ratchets, as you can see there, right? This was bought in 2017, this is bought in 2016. And in both cases, the Comfort Click logo is in the middle of the belt, not on the end of the belt. Now, when we add the Wish one into the mix, we have 2017, 2016, and the Wish one rounded off, logo up here, a different number of ratchets. My conclusion is that the Wish Comfort Click belt is a fake. That's right, I'm saying it's a fake. Not the same as the two I bought. In fact, the box, when I look at it closely, it looks like it's been reprinted. It doesn't look like it's an original print, like it's been almost scanned from the original and reprinted on the box. The quality of the print doesn't look as good either. Comfort Click belt is a fake, but on the other hand, does it work? Let's try that out. The other thing is there was no instructions with this package. None. I'm definitely convinced that the one from Wish is a counterfeit. And there's another reason for that, because when you look at the original Comfort Click belts here, you have these markings, right? And these markings tell you where to cut it at. The one from Wish has no markings. No markings at all. It's got to guess. I'm going to use my original so I know where to cut it at. I'm just going to hold it up like this. So I'll cut it about right there. Now what you're supposed to do is put it in there, and push that down. Okay, here we have our counterfeit comfort click belt. That's right, I'm calling it counterfeit. You know what, it's not ratcheting that easily either. It looks right, but it doesn't feel right. Yeah, it doesn't go in there very well. This doesn't work very well at all. It's not smooth whatsoever. This is a piece of junk. This is junk. Get out of here, Wish, with your fake comfort click belt. This is the Clever Cutter, which is something I reviewed early in 2017. It was highly advertised back in 16 and 17. And this is the Clever Cutter that I received from Wish. It even says Clever Cutter on the packaging. Now, I can already tell you this is not the packaging of the real Clever Cutter. So I can already tell this is not the real thing. But let me open it up and see how it compares. Okay, well, that looks pretty similar. They look really close. There's an imprint on the real Clever Cutter here, not on the Wish version. The real version has a gray trim on the handle. The Wish version does not. It's pretty close though. Now this is something that fell off of my original Clever Cutter. It went right down the sink, so I never got it back. That's kind of a safety latch, but I don't have it on this one because it fell off. Now, even though it's obviously a counterfeit because the box is not right, and the imprint is missing and the trim is different, that doesn't mean it's going to work. Let's do a little cutting comparison of both Clever Cutters after I wash this one off. The spring mechanism is different. See, that's how it works in the real Clever Cutter. On this one, it is more of a spring, so it's definitely not original. Let's try. Original Clever Cutter goes first. Let's try potato. Nice and sharp, goes right through it. These are the results I had in my original Clever Cutter review. I was actually pretty happy with it. Works like I expected. How about the Wish Clever Cutter? All right, I've got high hopes for you, Wish. Actually, I don't, but let's see anyways. Oh, okay. Okay. The Wish version is hanging with the original. It's hanging in there. All right, I think they're right on target. This is the original, this is the Wish. You know, as I squeeze the handles, the Wish one seems a little bit lighter, a little bit cheaper. This one seems a little bit better made. Let's try something else now. Original Clever Cutter. Okay, I like it, not bad. The more I use it, the more cheaply it feels. Wish version. Well, they're launching off the table. It's working though. Almost need to aim it downward. All right, I think it's working. I think it's working, even though all these are over here. You just gotta work on your aim with this one a little bit. How about a little bit of block cheese? I'll try the original Clever Cutter on this one. Now, I wouldn't really use this for cheese anyways. I've used a Clever Cutter for cutting carrots and things, but not cheese. But I just wanted to see how a little bit more resistance works. I have to squeeze a little bit harder than the other things. On the carrots and the potatoes, it flew right through it. Here, I'm squeezing a little bit harder, but it is working. That's the original. Now for the Wish version. Oh wow, it's actually bending outward. It feels a lot cheaper. This thing feels like it's about to fall off. I mean, it works, but it doesn't seem like it's, I don't know. I'm having to squeeze a little harder and it feels like the thing's about to fall apart. I don't know, I have a feeling that the original is still better than the Wish version. The Wish version just seems cheaper and it cut okay. I think it works. Once again, as with everything I've gotten, it either feels cheaper or feels like an outright knockoff. In this case, it feels like both. If you ever saw my worst of 2017, you'll know that the Perfect Smile Veneers came in dead last as far as my vote for the worst as seen on TV product I reviewed that year. Now I happen to find this on Wish, so I'm going to subject myself to the same torture I went through the first time around. And let's see if the Wish one is the same as the as seen on TV version. First of all, let's just compare and see how they actually look. Here are the teeth themselves. The gums are a different color. Actually, I think the Wish one has a little bit more natural gum color. These look like really bad gingivitis. The teeth are a little bit whiter, which may or may not be good. The box for the As Seen on TV version has rounded corners. The box for the Wish version is larger and has more squared off corners. So I don't think this is an original Perfect Smile veneer either. That doesn't mean it won't work though, so let's head to the kitchen and see how it goes. We got some boiling water here. Now I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be attached to this somehow, but it's separate. I'll work around it, I guess. But it says go in there for 2 minutes and then mold it to my teeth. Here we go. 2 minutes. Should be interesting. All right, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. I have to mold that to there somehow. Oh, come on now. All right, well, it's not clear like the instructions say. All right, I did this a few times before. Let me see if it works. Here we go. Is it pretty smile? What do you think? I don't know about that. Well, let me cool this off and then compare the other ones. Well, I can't really say the Wish ones are really impressing me any more than the other ones were. Let's try the other ones side by side. We're gonna have Wish on the left, and we're gonna have the Perfect Smile Veneers on the right. Wish on the left, original on the right. Are these any better? Whoops. All right, so in conclusion, let me take a final look at some of these products here. We have the disc lights, the Bell+Howell Disk Lights. Now I think that the Wish one is certainly a knockoff. It doesn't have the logo on the back. There's some minor differences. The packaging didn't look right, but it worked about the same. So I think that this is probably the closest that I found to the original. Now the price though, I paid $3 plus $5 shipping for the single item from Wish. When in the stores you can get 4 for $20, so really it's a better deal buying this in stores. Even though the Wish one worked, I think the price in stores is still better. Next up we have the clever cutters. This is the original and this is the Wish one. I think the Wish one is very close, but it seems a little bit more cheaply made. There's obviously some design differences between the two. This was $5 plus $5 shipping. This is $15 in stores. So really if you use a coupon at Bed Bath & Beyond, it's gonna be almost the same price without waiting for shipping and a little bit better quality. Once again, I think the As Seen on TV version of Clever Cutter is better than Wish. How about the Comfort Click belts? We have the original and we have the Wish version. Now this I think was the biggest discrepancy. Take a look at this. The Comfort Click belt ratchet goes in nicely. Look how smooth that goes in, right? And when you pull it back, it locks. Lift it just slightly and it comes out. It works as you expect. The Wish one, not so much. It doesn't go in nicely. I have to kind of shove it in there. See, I can't even get it. It seems to stick on the ratchet. If I could get it in there, there it goes. It doesn't go in smoothly. Even when I lift it up, it still is difficult to pull out. I think this is the biggest disappointment of all of the Wish items I got. This was $5 plus $3 shipping, so $8. The Comfort Click belt in stores is about $20, but this one doesn't work very well. I'd definitely go with a higher priced in-stores model of the Comfort Click belt. Now for a couple of the ridiculous ones. These are the Zoomies that I bought in stores, and I still think it's one of the worst products ever. And then you add the Wish on top of that, which is seems to be a cheap knockoff of one of the worst products ever. I paid $3 plus $3 shipping for this. I think this usually goes on Amazon for about $15, $16. They're both pretty bad, but this one at least isn't falling apart. This one I have to keep putting the screws back on. I would definitely go with the regular, actually I wouldn't go with either one of them because I don't think either one is very good. But this is like an even worse version than this. And finally, what I consider the worst product I reviewed in 2017 is Perfect Smile Veneers. I'm not sure if this is a knockoff or not. It seemed to be just as bad as the one that I bought in stores. I bought the original for $5 on sale. It usually goes for about $15. The one on Wish was free with $3 shipping, so it's only $3. I wouldn't recommend buying either one of these because they're both pretty bad. But I think this is probably another one that was really close to the original. I'm not sure if it was a fake or not, but really, you don't want this product. Have you used any of these items, or are you a big Wish shopper? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Please check out my social profiles where I post progress pictures and videos as I go, and also check out my brand new Patreon that I just launched. Give that a shot. And please subscribe for more product reviews from me, James White, with Freakin' Reviews.